Darlings, hi, hello Wise Tribe, how's it going? Yes, you are finding me driving away from the swimming pool, yet again, seems to be my new favourite thing. Let's just move that a bit. Oh God, and you can see the, oh God, what is this? Sorry, I seem to have got some kind of Morrissey style hair going on. Punched bicycle on a hillside desolate. Oh, okay, we'll stop there. How are you folks? Are you doing good? So first of all, just a reflection on last week. So it turned out in the end it was a £1.5 loss, which was very nice indeed. Quite well received from myself, especially as I didn't really know what was going to happen. But no, very pleased with that. How did you guys get on? Hope you all got on very well indeed. This is all getting sorted out. By the way, it's Thursday, so even a day earlier than I normally do this, and tomorrow I am getting this all tidied up and not so Smiths-esque. How has this week been? Well, just an update on the whole jaw incident. Miraculously, after I contacted the department that should have been doing a follow-up on my psoriatic arthritis, I got the initial kind of standard response that I always get was, oh well, if you haven't heard, it's probably that the services are very busy at the moment, so I'm sure that they'll get back to you as soon as they can. Same day they then contacted and said, oh yeah, we can do a telephone appointment with the nurse next Friday. So next Friday it is, so I'm going to be having my telephone appointment. What you can do from that, I don't know. Surely it's better to see and look and do and all that, but we will see. Fortunately, this coming week I've got off work, so I was actually available, and I am very much looking forward to having my week off. It has been absolutely stupid at work, and getting a little bit tetchy as well. Reason for that, just to give you a bit of backstory, for the longest of time I have been on antidepressants. I have mentioned it in previous videos that I have been working through reducing these from the highest dose that you can actually have on this particular medication, which is what I was on for the longest of time, and it's been going down and down and down. And Sunday, the Sunday that's just gone, was my first day at the dosage below. Yes, under advisement of the GP, I'm not doing this on my own and all that, but I certainly have felt this time. I did a little bit of research into it, and even though you are still giving the brain the medication that it's used to, it's just not at the required dosage that it's used to, so it actually goes through elements of withdrawal. Now, what does this withdrawal look like? Well, you have to speak to Mrs. Chris to find out what the side effects of it are. So yeah, irritability, severe amounts of irritability, anger, restlessness, just anxious energy, just couldn't sit still, didn't want to, was just on edge all the time. Today, it being Thursday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I've had 4 days of feeling like that. Today has been a lot better. I think the brain just eventually needs to get used to the new dosage, sort itself out, its little equilibrium, as we say. Don't know what this is, I'm just playing a little keyboard on the side. And so it's starting to be okay now. Now, the good news after this is that when I do eventually drop down again, that'll be the lowest amount you can take. So I've gone from highest down to several, and then to eventually now I'm at the second lowest basically at the moment. So that to me is progress, because I want to get off these antidepressants. I know some of you in the chats previously have sort of said, look, why are you doing this at the same time as Mounjaro? I want to get clean, and it makes me sound like I'm a junkie, but I want to get clean. I want to get free from a dependency on antidepressants if I can help it. Obviously, if it's something I need, then fair enough, but I'm feeling like I need to be able to start weaning myself off in it. not wean myself off of it, wean myself off of it, because I want to get back to some levels of normality, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so that was interesting. So I've had a lot of nervous energy, and what have I been trying to do with that? Well, I've been trying to get as much exercise in as I can, because in all fairness, work has been testing me in the respect of what would have annoyed me, let's say a 6 out of 10 prior weeks, bang, straight in at 10. Okay, and I had a moment, and I have spoken, my god, this driver is so pissing slow, I will be overtaking you very quickly the second I can. There was a moment where a particular learner was severely winding me up beyond belief, and it got to the point where I was almost going to say something that would have just been point of no return. And so fortunately I was able to stop myself from saying said thing, but I was just so angry, and I just had to walk away from the work environment, because that isn't normally like me. I can react quite harshly, but that was like seeing red mist kind of thing. And apparently, by the way, in a 60 it's all right to drive 40 now. Apparently it's fine, even if you've got a car behind you, which kind of suggests that the speed should be quicker that you're doing. No, we're just in oblivious mode. Be a shame if one of these tyres blew out, eh? So yeah, I've found that the week has gone on, I've got better, and you're probably going to think, well, what relevance has this got to do with weight anyway? So I'm like, well, I think the weight loss has helped in here as well. I still have my moments, I still have things that get to me, but then I always then have to, we're now driving in the middle of the road. That's amazing. Wow. Yeah, I swear to God, there should be about half the cars on the road, because half of these people shouldn't even have a car, shouldn't be allowed access to one. But yeah, I'm kind of realising that maybe, oh, we're old. There we go. That'll be why. That'll be why. And we've got a bit of the old jittery head. You're now on the right. Oh my Christ. Sorry, we're just at a junction, and she's gone into the right-hand side of the road to turn left. Despite the fact the right-hand side of the road is oncoming traffic. Yeah, we're going to get onto a straight here, and if we have got no cars coming, here we go. Right, I think I need to get out of the way of this woman before. You're old! There we go. Yeah, worrying. And already, look, you can see how far behind me she already is. And this is a 60, I'm doing 60, okay? It's not a dangerous road. I'm digressing again, I'm sorry. This is all about weight. Wait. Yes, so it's helping my mind. I don't know how I've done this week. I will tell you a little bit about something that we did. So I had the girls at the weekend, had my girls over, and I tried out that Too Good To Go app, you know, where like these places like Greg's and stuff like that, you can buy a bag, and basically it's stuff that they would have chucked away at the end of the day, but you salvage it. It's perfectly fine stuff. Well, I never used it before, so I didn't really know how much you get in these bags, so I thought they probably only put a few bits in there. So I ordered 4. Right? I ordered 4 bags. Right, I got 3 from Greg's and 1 from Pret a Manger, because I is posh, innit? The amount of food that was in these bloody things, I was like, oh shit. So I did my best between us to try and get through it, but then there was food that was left over on the Monday and the Tuesday, so I was still eating it. So it's not been the best of weeks. As of yesterday, so Wednesday, I'm back to it, but I have been exercising a lot. I to get this nervous energy from the lack of drugs out of my system, so maybe that has counteracted a little bit, but I've not got the greatest of hopes after gorging myself on Greg's and Pret a Manger. By the way, do try it, it's a very good app. I don't know what you'd get in yours. God, sorry, it was a speed bump. I think my penis just fell out. And yeah, so give it a try, but just bear in mind you probably are going to get quite a bit of food, so maybe just one bag. Anyways, enough of my gobshite. Let's go see how I did. Please God, let it be good. Hello and welcome to week 28 of the diet. Right, so we are going to find out, aren't we, Piggles, on how we did. What do you think I've done, other than clawing my face? Shall we go find out? Right, release the cat. Let's see how we've done this week. Hopefully it's good. Hey Peggy, right.
Two hours later.
That's the latest. Back to the video. Right folks, so that was the latest. I have no idea how I did, but hopefully it's good. Maybe I've put on a stone, who knows. Thank you ever so much for subscribing. By the way, just before I let you go, I do have a very quick tale, an interesting email I received. So I received an email to my account, and it was this woman, and she basically said, I saw your 25th anniversary video, and you know, found it was very inspiring and whatnot. And I'm like, ooh, very inspiring. I'm not an inspiration, but fair enough. But then it went into the whole, but what I'd like to do is I like to work with you to get your channel grown and to sort of like get you marketed and increase revenue and all that. And so straight away I'm like, right. So me being me, I responded and said, thank you ever so much for watching that video that you mentioned. What was it talking about? And just ended it there. And to be fair, I waited and I wasn't expecting a response, but bless her, she did respond, or he or it or whatever the fuck it was. I think she said, oh yeah, it was just a very inspirational video, and then sort of carried on with the marketing tribe, and I was just like, oh, piss off. Do you know what? It's shameful, isn't it? It's shameful and shameless as well. Anyway, folks, if you liked what you see, God help you if you do. Like and subscribe, comment if you want, and I hope you are all getting on very well with your journey. I'm about to go for a very quick walk amongst the trees with the dogs. Let's go for my own separate walk, shall we? Take care, be good.
Wise Mounjaro, come on in and you can see his goofy face, arthritic knee, still living life like he's 23. But no more chips and no more cheese, his boobs alone are double D's, and he sits down when he pees. Wise Mounjaro, oh wise Mounjaro, losing weight, that's his job, so he can finally see his knob. If only he could stop shoveling food in his gob, spending hours on the bob, trying to pass another law. Wise Mounjaro, oh wise Mounjaro, subscribe to him now, it'll mean a lot, so he can finally stop being a blob, so he can finally stop being such a big old hairy blob. Subscribe to him, now it'll mean a lot, so he can finally stop being a blob. So he can finally stop being such a big old